Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So I'm just going to follow on from the last video and make like a little, use this embellishment that we made and make like a little little bag, a little gift bag. So and I also want to show you how to make this tag as well. So I'll do those two things in this video. So what I've done, I've got a little gift bag. It's just a little paper bag. It's almost like a little sandwich bag. And I've just gone around the edges with a little bit of distress ink. I've got some music paper here which I've just torn just to fit on that little bit there, which I'm going to stick down, and I'm going to stick this, I'm going to make that into like a little pocket and pop that on the front like that, and then I want to put something at the top, but I'm not quite sure yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick this down first. So it's just a couple of little sort of easy projects that I've just got ready, just to show you what you can make with the little embellishments we made in the last video. The little Christmas trees and this little rosette sort of embellishment. So I'm just going to stick that down. Now if you don't have any music paper, you can just maybe even stamp a piece of tea stain paper onto it, or put any backing paper that you like on there, but I thought that looked quite nice. Now I'm going to stick these little bits down to make a pocket here like that, and a little bit down there. So you can use any sort of little bag. You can even fold up a piece of card to do this. Just have a long piece and then just fold the bottom up and make a pocket and just stick down the sides. So that's like a little pocket which you can stick a little gift card or something into. So that's stuck down. Now what I'm going to do with this one, I'm just going to stick that on there. So I think that looks really, really pretty. I really do like the pink and the silver on here. So I'm just going to pop this along here just a little bit. I don't want to put a huge amount on there because it's very light, so it doesn't need too much glue on there. We want to make sure it's stuck down like that. So that's on nicely, and then again like that, we've still got the little pocket in there. Just make sure a little bit more glue here, I think, just so that doesn't pop up. I think I might make a couple more of these little pink and silver ones because I do like them. Right, so what I wanted to do, I wanted to put sort of like a little bow or something along the top here. So if we make just a little bow, let's have a look, like this. Just, oopsie daisy, just pop that just so it sits on the top. Now let's have a look, see if I've got any little embellishments in here. Let's have a look. What I want is a little snowflake or something, I think. Let's see what we've got in here. That's quite pretty. That would look quite nice hanging off there, wouldn't it? Could do with a bigger one, really. That's the same. I'll have to use that one, or maybe I'll use that one. That's pretty. Oops. Pop those back in there. Back out the way. So what I could actually do, let's see if I can tie it onto here. Make it part of the bow. Let's have a look, see if that will work. So this is just a little bit of the seam binding that I used on here. Let's do it this way. Let's make a bow. It's a bit scrunched up really, but never mind. Let's see, that should hang quite nicely actually, shouldn't it? Stick that on, that will look quite nice hanging down there. Open that up like that. I just wanted to make just like a little quick gift bag that you can sort of like pop together quite easily. Let's pop that on here. Stick that down. You need a good glue because the little embellishment's quite heavy, the little snowflake. I suppose you could probably pop it through as well with a little brad or something on there. And what I might do is just glue that on there like that, just there. Just wrinkle it up so we've got just a little bit of a little bend in it, just a bit, so it goes either side. Oops. Stick down, there we go. I quite like that. And then that means you've got something to put in there. Like I said, you could pop a little gift card or a little greetings card, and then you've got a little gift bag to pop something in there. I like that. There we go. How easy was that? That was really, really quick and easy, wasn't it? So I'm liking that. And then you could just leave the back plain, or you could pop a little bit of music paper on the back as well. But I quite like that. That's quite nice. It's quite nice to make a couple of those. So you can just pop some chocolates or something in there over Christmas and give it to somebody as a little extra gift, or pop it into a stocking. Yes, I like that. So I'm going to pop that to the side. Now, I'm going to show you quickly how I've made this little tag. And I've had lots of you ask me how I've done this. I've got some bits ready already. So what I've done, I've got these cards. Now, I bought these the other day. And what they are, they're little cardboard index cards. Now, I buy them in packs of 100. And they're probably about 3 inches by 5 inches. Really, really inexpensive. And they're really, really good. And you can just make them into your own sort of like little tags. I've got this size as well. So these are probably about 2 by 4. But I think they're really, really nice. They're only a couple of euros for like 100. So what I've done, I've just cut the corners off just there to make a little tag, and I've embossed on this one. Now what I just used I had a good old rummage through all my stuff over the last week or two. Now I found this old little rubber stamp, little foam mounted one, and it's really pretty, which I did on the back of this, and I've actually embossed with some pearl. But this one I've embossed with a little bit of this one. So these are really old as well. But I thought I'd get them out and start using some of my stuff. And this is just a Stardust embossing powder. I haven't got a clue. It says Fun Stamps. I don't know where I got this from, but I got a couple in the same containers, so I'm not sure where they came from. But it's come out really, really pretty. So I've just stamped around the outside. You can't really see it too much. But it's nice just as a bit of a background. And then again, I've got the same piece of music paper just to stick on there like that. And then we've got this, which we did in the last video. I'm going to just cut the little trunk off like that because we don't need that on there. And I'm going to stick a little bit of this, which is like the calico-y type fabric, but again you can use cheesecloth or whatever you like. I want to try and get it similar to that one to show you as I can. Now I'm going to take that off because what I've done, I've put some string along the bottom. Now I know you can get something like this which is a lot thicker, but I don't have any which then you can just put one big strip across. But I didn't have any, so I've had to put sort of like a few layers of it on here. Now I've used this glue because it's a stronger glue and it dries quite quickly. So just going to put a bit of glue on here like this. Make sure you've got enough. Oh, also I went around the edges with some glitter as well, just to give it a nice little edge on there, just so it's ready to do. You don't need to see me doing that because you saw me edging in the last video. Right, let's just cut some pieces off here, just some lengths like this. Not quite sure how many we will need. And all as I did, I just popped them on here, laid them across like that. Quite simple, but you can put ribbon on here. If you've got some brown ribbon, you could put on here. You could even put a piece of double-sided tape and glitter it across the bottom. So there's all sorts of different ways that you can do it. And I quite like the sort of like the rustic look of the string. So again, it doesn't have to be perfect because these are handmade. We mustn't forget that when we do things, they are handmade, and people like to receive handmade stuff. So it doesn't have to be perfect. So let's just stick that one on that top piece like that. And there we go. That's your bottom piece. A little bit of glue on there, which hopefully we won't be able to see. So let's just chop that off. Chop that piece off. Make sure we're stuck down. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to stick this piece on. Gosh, I've got lots of glitter everywhere. Stick that on with a little bit of glue stick, like that. So you can see by doing the little background bit, it just pops out the sides, which I think looks really pretty. Stick that on, and then we're going to stick a little bit of fabric on there. I'm going to use a little bit of this, just out. Oops, I was going to say not too much, it comes out in a big blob. There we go. Just stick that on there like that, and then we pop the little Christmas tree on there. So, oopsie daisy. There we go. And what we need to do is make a little bow, which I can make out of this string as well, if I can find the end. Now I'm going to, oh gosh, sticky. Just double it up like that, and then make a bow. Just so we've sort of got like a double bow. There we go. Pull these down a little bit. Like that, and that just sits on there. Okay. Unravel these a little bit. Maybe they're a little bit too long. Let's see, just a tiny bit too long. And then we've got the little rustic bow. Just to pop on there like that. Perfect. Now what I want to do is just make a little hole in the top so we can have a little bit of twine to go through there. So I don't know whether my hole is quite big enough. String is a little bit thick. Actually, there we go. Perfect. Pop that through there, and then we have a little tag. Easy peasy. Unravel those just a little bit. Just like that. Just again, you can use a little bit of lace or anything if you wanted to, but I quite like the little bits of string because it makes it look all rustic. So there we go, guys. How easy was that? Easy peasy. So we've got the little tag, and then we've got the little gift bag like that. So these tags are really, really quick and easy to make. Those little bits and pieces off. So there we are, guys. So this is an idea of what you can make with the little sort of like little rosettes on there, and then this is the one with the little Christmas tree on there. So perfect. All right, guys, well, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. Please do give it a go, and don't forget to post them on our Facebook page. All right, guys, take care. Bye bye.